My name is August, and I'm going to keep this pretty short because we have a lot of cool words to get out today. All the students here have put in a lot of hard work this year to arts and academics, so congratulations to you all. This is good news. I'd also like to recognize that this is just a small part of what we do here at South Florida High School, and there are a lot of other students not here tonight who are also great achievers and have contributed a lot to our local community. There's a ton of hard work that goes on in this school, so congratulations to everyone here who contributes to this lovely place. And now I have the pleasure of introducing our fantastic principal, Sarah Glenn. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you, August, and thank you everyone for joining us in recognizing our academic excellence and achievement among some of our students tonight. So I want to start, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the top scholars for the class of 2025, all having earned summa cum laude distinction in the Latin Honor System. And I ask, as I call them up, that you hold your applause till the very end. So as you are called up, if you'll join us on stage. Ella Basinger, Evan Campbell, Aster Comfort, Elton David, Davina Gomez-Jock, Ian House, Elise Hurley, Teta Kita, Benjamin Morin, Dinah Ruthier, Paul Sames, Aubrey Whitelaw, Maya Whitelaw, Micah Yarlow, the salutatorian of the class of 2025, Elliot Wertheimer, and the valedictorian of the class of 2025, August Watson. Congratulations to our top scholars. Elliot, I'll ask that you come right up here though, as well head back to your seat. Each year in Maine, every high school principal has the opportunity to nominate one senior to be recognized for academic excellence, leadership, and outstanding citizenship. Elliot already knew he was getting this award though, so it's not a surprise because we didn't go to the luncheon. This senior has stood out in his class as not only a top scholar, but has served as a voice for the student body, an athlete, an organizer of SAT preparation for the 10th and 11th grade students, and a leader respected by peers and staff in the building. I am very pleased to present this year's NPA Principal's Award to Elliot Wertheimer. Next, we're going to have our presentation of the Seal of White Literacy Award.
Tonight, April Perkins and I are honored to announce this year's recipients for the Seal of White Literacy. This award is earned by graduating students who have demonstrated a high degree of skill in English and at least one other language. More than that, it is a celebration of the rich multilingualism of our culture. The students we are about to recognize have taken many different paths towards becoming fluent speakers of their languages, learning them in their homes and communities, in world language classrooms, or through going to school in a new country, each path with its own rewards and challenges. Being able to communicate in 2 or more languages will benefit students immeasurably in their future personal and professional lives. Not only it is the key to understanding and navigating human cultures, but also students who are change makers in their communities, uniting us all across divides and serving in leadership roles in their jobs and in civic society. Please join us in congratulating this year's Seal of Literacy recipients. As I call student names, I ask that you please hold your applause until the end, as we have an impressive 39 awards to celebrate with you this year. Thank you. Students, please remain on stage until all awards have been given. Kenge Abel Mendes, Lingala and Portuguese. Hajir Halamidi, Arabic. David Bazunga, Lingala, French and Portuguese. Kyla Roder, Spanish. Gedeon Wanza David, Portuguese. Gabriel Candido, Afrikaans. Hak Sharov, Spanish. Elton David, Filipino. Enoch de Dieu, Spanish. Nada Derek, Arabic. Noé Eban Atomo, French. Divina Gomez Jacques, French and Spanish. Manuel Hidalgo Guerrero, Spanish. Roland Gabongo, Lingala. Ketia Kololo Nsoko, Portuguese and Lingala. Phu Li, Vietnamese. Michaela Makizi, Portuguese. Ali Mbonga, Portuguese. Joaquim Musasa, Lingala, French, Portuguese and Spanish. Elias Encanto, Lingala and Spanish. Andrea Noemi, Spanish. Genia Paco Garcia, Portuguese. Alexandre Pierre, Haitian Creole. Gilza Sambo, Portuguese and Spanish. Paul Sames, French. Chris Sogni Menusi, French. Eduardo Chumba, Portuguese. Benedict Vangu, Spanish and Portuguese.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of presenting the next group of awards. The first award I will present is the Bowdoin Book Award. The Bowdoin Book Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated extraordinary service to the common good and an unusual passion for inquiry, discovery, and innovative thinking. I am pleased to recognize the outstanding achievement and character of this year's recipient, who ranks in the top 5% of the junior class. With a love for the ocean and all that it does, this year's recipient is a kind and caring young lady who enjoys spending time outdoors She is a valued member of the Students for Environmental Action Club, where she helps to spread awareness about climate change and sustainability. Congratulations to Alethea Lewis. The Brown University Book Award goes to a young person who is an outstanding high school junior and best combines academic excellence with clarity in written and spoken expression. This year's Brown Book Award recipient is a young woman with a strong work ethic. She is recognized by teachers as having a tenacity and determination to persevere through any challenge. Setting high standards for herself, this year's recipient is noted as someone who can be counted on and is an absolute pleasure to have in class. The award goes to Lucy Dow. University Book Award is presented to a top junior who has demonstrated creative problem solving in the arts and sciences, or whose commitment to service shows a concern for global issues. Described as being quietly powerful and creative, this year's Cornell Book Award recipient is an inquisitive young woman who's well-liked and well-respected by her peers and her teachers. A true scholar who is intellectually curious and praised for being an ambitious and courteous human being. She embodies the academic excellence and community service spirit of this award, and I'm happy to present it to Cassidy Clark. The Dartmouth Book Award is presented to a student who ranks in the top 10% of the class, has made significant extracurricular contributions, is outgoing, energetic, enthusiastic, and respected by faculty and peers. This year's recipient is a committed student who demonstrates a passion for learning and maintains high standards for herself. Serving as a junior class vice president, she exemplifies leadership and serves as a role model for her classmates, both in the classroom and in athletics. With her friendly demeanor and compassion, this young woman has garnered the respect of not only her peers, but also teachers and staff. Congratulations, Stella Henderson. The Endicott College Book Award is awarded to a junior who demonstrates high academic achievement, strong leadership skills inside and outside the classroom, and is highly motivated to achieve in college and meet their future plans. This year's recipient demonstrates all of these qualities. Her teachers shared that she is an engaged and enthusiastic learner in the classroom, where she often sets a positive example for others. She has served as a class officer, participates in SoCo Unite, was recently inducted into the National Honor Society, and is a competitive and enthusiastic member of the swim team. She recently volunteered to help us out, actually, as a student ambassador to the middle school, where she did a great job helping present information about the transition to high school to our upcoming 9th graders. I am delighted to present the Endicott College Book Award to Mackenzie Smart. The Harvard Book Award is awarded annually to a junior demonstrating excellence in academics, character, and extracurricular activities. In recognizing a student's scholastic and personal achievements, Harvard hopes this award will inspire their future academic studies. The recipient of this year's Harvard Book Award is a young person who has an unstoppable drive and the motivation to consistently take on more challenges. He asks thoughtful questions and is always willing to volunteer to help others, whether that be in the classroom, on the field, or planning for his future. This student has a very successful career ahead of him, and we would like to recognize Alexander Davison. Excellence Award recognizes juniors who exemplify the qualities of leadership, community service, acts of kindness, caring for family, passion for social justice, and climate change. This year's recipient is known for her kindness, helpfulness, and friendly demeanor. She challenges herself in all aspects of life, inspiring those around her to strive for greatness. As a member of the girls' soccer team and girls' track and field team, she demonstrates both competitive spirit and teamwork. Congratulations, Ziza Kahal. The Smith College Book Award honors a female student in the top 10% of the class who is an example of scholarship and community service. This year's recipient excels and ranks in the top 5% of the junior class. She is creative, self-directed, and an inquisitive young lady who is able to pick up new information and quickly integrate it with prior understanding. A Scholastic Arts Silver Key Award winner, this young person is a talented and passionate artist. As a member of the cross-country and track and field teams, she is a positive role model for her teammates, showing strong leadership skills and a commitment to her team. Congratulations to Elsa Henriksen.
Recognizes outstanding students in their junior year who have demonstrated a sincere commitment to community service, issues of peace and justice, and concern for others, and demonstrates academic excellence and rigor. Tonight's recipient will be considered for a full tuition scholarship to St. Michael's, contingent on an offer for admissions to college. I am proud to present the 2025 St. Michael's College Book Award for Community Engagement to today's birthday girl, Angela Cavisa. Award recipients must show a commitment to making a positive impact in their school and local community. This year's recipient is a reliable and respected leader who brings a smile and enthusiasm to all that she does. Described as a friend who is kind to everyone, she demonstrates respect and empathy at the highest level. A teacher noted that she will often come to get help even though she might not really need it, or nothing is actually due. She just really wants to make sure she understands the content deeply. Congratulations to this year's Thomas Book Award recipient, Olivia Inocencio. The Yale University Book Award is presented to a junior exemplifying outstanding personal character and intellectual promise. The 2025 Yale University Book Award is being awarded to a young lady who ranks in the top 5% of the junior class and has demonstrated academic excellence by consistently achieving outstanding grades. An avid sewer who loves fashion, hiking, and reading, this year's recipient is also a valuable member of our school's music program. Congratulations to the 2025 Yale Book Award recipient, Audrey LeBlue. Next up is the National Merit Finalist. A National Merit Finalist is a high school student who is recognized by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation as being among the top performers in the nation on the PSAT and MSQT by demonstrating distinguished performance and high potential for future academic accomplishment. It is with great pleasure that I recognize Aster Comerford. For the next award, there are two recipients. The Maine Youth Leadership Award. Since 1980, Maine Youth Leadership has worked with Maine youth to seek out, recognize, and develop their leadership skills. The goal is to motivate Maine's future leaders and create a network of civic-minded students who will better their communities through volunteering. The program encourages and assists students at critical times in their quest for self-identification, and to have the opportunity to have gained a give and take discussions with leaders and role models from across Maine society. Each year, more than 120 high school sophomores from all across Maine are invited to participate in this energetic event designed to develop personal leadership skills. This year, we have two students who are invited to participate in the program, and they are Hazel Catabriga and Nina Dagorova. Next up is the Clarkson University Achievement Award. Clarkson University recognizes juniors who rank in the top 15% of the class and demonstrate outstanding leadership qualities. In order to be considered for this award, students should have an academic interest in engineering, science, business, or health sciences, and are recognized by their peers and faculty as having a positive contribution to the school and community. This year's award recipient is a kind and spirited young man who always has a smile on his face. He is an integral member of our Students for Environmental Action Group, and while he has many interests, he has a deep passion for science, specifically aerospace and astrophysics. The 2025 Clarkson University Achievement Award goes to Kevin Lowe. Clarkson University also has a leadership award. The Clarkson University Leadership Award is presented to an outstanding junior who has demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities, has an academic interest in engineering, science, business, or health sciences, and is recognized by students and faculty as being a positive contributor to the school and community. This year's recipient of the Clarkson University Leadership Award has been selected for her incredible academic success since 9th grade. She She has taken the highest level of courses available to her and has excelled in all of them. In addition to being a strong leader in the classroom, she is also a great collaborator, a team player, and has an incredible sense of humor. She was a captain of this year's state championship girls basketball team. This year's nominee is a force in the classroom and on the court, and we are thrilled to recognize her for being such a positive and recognizable member of our community. Congratulations, Kaylee Corcoran. The last award I'm presenting is the main chapter of Society of Women Engineers. Each year, the Society of Women Engineers recognizes a junior girl who has excelled in math and sciences during her high school career. Captain of both the girls cross country and track and field teams, this year's award recipient has a passion for sustainable energy and has plans to study mechanical engineering and music after high school. Congratulations, Audrey Lovelace.
Here. Each year, the University of Rochester sponsors the Bausch & Lomb Award to be presented to a junior who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in rigor in science and math classes, as well as positive contributions to their school and community. This year's recipient is dedicated to academic excellence and has completed a demanding course of study, including 4 advanced placement courses this year. Outside the classroom, the student is an enthusiastic and talented performer. He has often performed with the student a cappella group, in addition to the tremendous contributions he has made as a 3-year veteran of the South Portland High School Chamber Singers. Congratulations to Rush Morrison. This next award is the Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology. It's given to a student who demonstrates a strong interest in high achievement in technology, creative problem-solving skills, and is an innovative thinker. The student selected this year is enrolled in a rigorous course load of AP and honors courses and is committed to a career in engineering. She excels in all subject areas and eagerly looks for opportunities to expand her knowledge. This student has a solid grasp of computational thinking skills and has used that along with her creativity to support the success of South Portland High School robotics team. It is my pleasure to present the Xerox Award to Ashley Bouchard. This next award, the George Eastman Young Leaders Award, is given to a student who has demonstrated academic excellence in challenging courses while exhibiting strong leadership and extensive involvement in extracurricular activities. This student brings nothing but positive energy to our school community. The world could truly use more young leaders like this. Congratulations to this year's George Eastman Young Leader, Ty O'Donnell. Is presented each year to a student who is committed to understanding and addressing social issues, is a leader and dedicated to taking community action, and who has strong grades and has taken rigorous coursework in humanities and social sciences. Recently chosen as one of 40 out of 700 plus applicants as a SEED Scholar through the Yale Women in Economics Scholarship Program. This year's recipient is a kind young lady who genuinely cares about her peers and those around her. She has put in countless hours as a student representative on our school board, as well as holding the position of president for both the junior class and the Black Student Union. It is through her work with the BSU where she actively supports and promotes the BSU's vision of fostering a safe, inclusive environment within our school. Congratulations to the 2025 Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award recipient, Angela Cabiza. For more than 100 years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising high school students who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science. The medal was first presented in 1916 to recognize academic excellence and to motivate students towards careers in science, engineering, and technology. The 2025 recipient of the Rensselaer Medal has distinguished herself among her peers by excelling in advanced math and science courses. She is kind-hearted, respectful, and well-deserving of this award. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Olivia Lindenkamp. This next group of awards is all from the Rochester Institute of Technology. This first one is the RIT Science and Math Award. This award recognizes juniors who have distinguished themselves academically, are active and involved members of their school and community, and demonstrate interest and ability in math and science. Motivated and hardworking, this year's recipient is an outstanding student who approaches mathematical challenges with curiosity and determination. As a 10th grader, she doubled up in science classes, taking both honors chemistry and honors physics. This year, she has continued to challenge herself by taking AP Chem, AP Pre-Calculus, and will continue to take the most rigorous course load next year, which includes AP Calculus. Congratulations, Lily Gosselin. This next award is the RIT Art and Design Award. The recipient of the Art and Design Award must earn superior grades in art and design related courses, be creative as well as innovative in their design, and have a solid portfolio or earn recognition for their work. This year's recipient is a tireless worker dedicated to personal growth and self-improvement. She excels in thinking conceptually and generating innovative ideas for her art and design work. She was recently awarded a Scholastic Gold Key for her pieces, Lilies, which was also selected in On View for the Excellence in Art Show at the State Capitol Complex in Augusta through May 30th. She is a focused and positive artist, and we are happy to recognize Malin Chow. This next award is the RIT Humanities and Social Sciences Award. The recipient of this award must earn superior grades in humanities and social sciences related classes, such as economics, psychology, history, foreign language, and global education. They must also demonstrate commitment and understanding of our political, cultural, economic, and social world. We are proud to acknowledge the remarkable achievements of this junior who has consistently demonstrated excellence throughout their high school journey. Since their freshman year, they have embraced the challenge of honors classes, thriving academically, and setting a standard of excellence for their peers. Beyond academics, this student is a dedicated musician, actively participating in both
both band and chorus. What truly sets them apart is their kind-hearted nature and unwavering support for others. They are a quiet leader who creates a positive influence and supportive community within our school. This year's recipient is Asa Davis. That she understands. She is always willing to lend a helping hand, and when someone approaches her for help while perpetually going above and beyond to engage in the content herself. Congratulations to this year's Women in STEM Award, Maria Pascal.
Choosing just one person for each of these awards. We do have so many intensely creative, hardworking individuals in our art classes. Nevertheless, and without further ado, this year's recipients of the Fine Art Department's awards are as follows. For excellence in Art 1, we have Maria Nadal. Excellence in Art 2, we have Maggie Brown. This year's Excellence in Ceramics Award goes to Liv Sullivan. Our Excellence in Painting Award goes to Sabine Blanchett. And last but not least, our Excellence in Photography Award is presented to Penny Marchese. Of the Career Prep and Technology Department. Thank you so much.
Good evening. Video production is an art form that enables us to share stories, convey our perspectives, evoke emotions, and entertain our audience. It requires extensive teamwork, careful planning, and the hope that our message resonates with others. This year's award recognizes a student who has not only honed his technical editing skills, but also created a joyful music video that brought so much joy and will be remembered for years to come. This year's award goes to Amir Suja. Yeah! with dedication and curiosity. They have not only excelled academically, but has also applied their knowledge beyond the classroom by participating in a business competition with our partners in Junior Achievement. It is with great pride that I present this year's Academic Business Award to Nate Emery.
Yeah, nice.
Computer science is more than just writing code. It's about problem solving, innovation, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This year's recipient embodies all of these qualities and more. They are thoughtful and inquisitive and unafraid to try something new, embracing every opportunity to learn and grow. With his dedication and fearless let's try attitude, he is sure to go far in life. It is my honor to present this year's Computer Science Award to Lorendo Mujinda. He wasn't here for me to botch his name. I love that for you. This student has spent his workshops in the wood shop creating multiple projects. The quality of work is very high and he is self-directed. He has also been an asset to other students, assisting them in completing projects. It is my honor to present this year's Woodworking Award to Pat Heffernan. And the last award that I have to give tonight is the Technology Service Award. This award goes to a student who has volunteered countless hours the entire year learning and using technology repair skills for the community. She has dedicated countless hours to refurbishing and repairing laptops, iPads, and computers for the Riot Refurb program. Thanks to her efforts, the program has helped increase access to devices and reduce e-waste. This year's Technology Service Award goes to Benedict Van Gogh. It's a big old box. It's my pleasure to pass to the next award givers, Justine Carlisle and Tanya Ferrante for JMG and ELO.
Good evening. JMG empowers students with skills, support, and opportunities for success in education, careers, and work. For the past 4 years, this student has been an outstanding example of what JMG embodies, and she applied her skills to an extended learning opportunity as well. This fall, she interned as a teacher assistant in the 3rd grade special education classroom at Skillen Elementary, and this spring, she continued her growth with a new internship at Bright Horizons Daycare Center. She consistently embodies the core values of both JMG and ELO, pushing herself beyond her comfort zone to prepare for college and her future career. We are proud to present Hannah Mitchell with both the JMG and an ELO Academic Award. Congratulations.
I'm the advisor of the internship program, former internship program now called Extended Learning Opportunities, and I do an independent ELO. During this time, students in ELOs have completed internships in a wide range of fields, including nursing, architecture, medical research, law, social work, veterinary science, and many others. This year's award recipient is someone who took the initiative early on to explore the field of elementary education. She quickly secured her host site and demonstrated strong dedication by interning in the elementary school preschool at least 2 times per week. Both her mentor teacher and the students were excited to have her there each and every day. This student is a high achiever who consistently works to the highest level of her potential. It is great pride that I present this award to Cora Bullen. She consistently demonstrates a deep understanding of literature through writing and in-class discussions. Her writing is marked by a voice that is both distinctive and powerful. Whether it is crafting an analytical essay or a piece of creative writing, this student demonstrates exceptional insight and command of the language. This award recognizes her achievements in class and her willingness to go above and beyond the expectations. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to Piper Rutherford Baker.
This is the part where the English department decides to wax poetic, so apologies in advance. The recipient of the 10th grade English award had a reputation that preceded him at the start of his sophomore year. Mr. Hoy, when glancing at my new rosters in September, put it plainly, oh, he's the man. This quickly proved true. From the start of the year, the student dedicated himself to intellectual growth inside and outside of the classroom. He approaches each new assignment in English with ambition, keen attention to detail, positivity, and open-mindedness. And to be quite honest, it's really not enough to call this the English award when his impressive multilingualism enriches all of the work that he does. What my brain does in English, his brain has already done in a handful of other languages. It's easy to dismiss hard work pays off as empty cliche. Too often, the fruits of our labor are invisible to us. However, I hope, Lamed, that you see the fruits of your labor because the rest of us certainly see your hard work. He is on a path of exponential growth, and we are lucky to be here witnessing just this small part of it. I envy his brain, I admire his character, and I am pleased to present Lamed Kalendende with the 10th grade.
Silence with that long walk up real well. That's right. All right, good evening, peeps. Good to see you all here. And this year's 11th grade English award recipient is as versatile a reader and writer as she is talented. While some students read a writing prompt, she seems to put it on like a cozy sweater while she wears it as she writes. There's a level of familiarity that she has with the subjects that may come across as just worldly knowledge or raw talent, both of which she certainly has. But this familiarity also comes from a willingness to explore and work very hard to understand what can often be obscure or esoteric, like the word esoteric. Though I may not have helped her to become a huge fan of Lord Chesterfield's writings, she does live by one of his creeds: whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. It is my genuine pleasure to present this year's 11th grade award in English to a student who is certainly doing well. In fact, she's doing so well, she's currently away. She's off doing ocean science research in the Keller Bloom program. So, congratulations to Elsa Henriksen.
Hello. This year's recipient of the 12th grade English award is someone who on the surface is nothing like Holden Caulfield, the angsty protagonist of The Catcher in the Rye. But in thinking about what I wanted to say about this student, he does remind me of some of Holden's better qualities, his keen observations and interest in making connections. This student notices seemingly everything that many wouldn't take the time to really think about, like a classmate's earlier comment, to observing how Zora Neale Hurston wrote Their Eyes Are Watching God in only 7 weeks. As a writer, he can certainly turn a phrase, ones that stop you in your tracks and make you want to reread them. But most of all, it is the attention he gives to his fellow human beings that truly sets him apart. He brought excitement to the content and to our class, and to quote Holden, "I like it when somebody gets excited about something. It's nice." I'm happy to present this award to Mike Figueroa.
tonight to recognize our top achieving students from the 2024-2025 school year. I would like to start this evening with the AP Pre-Calculus Award. This year's AP Pre-Calculus Award goes to a student who has excelled in every aspect of this rigorous course. I appreciate and respect all of the times the student went above and beyond an assignment to ensure mastery of the content. I could depend on this student to consistently perform near perfection on every assessment, thus earning them the highest overall course grade of 99.18%. With this student's aptitude for math combined with a wonderful sense of humor, it was truly a pleasure to be their teacher. It is my honor to award this year's AP Pre-Calculus Award to Lucas Basine. This year's award goes to someone who not only received the highest grade in my course, but they always asked insightful questions, remained dedicated to their learning throughout the year, and crafted thoughtful, succinct answers to their pre-response questions that made grading their tests a breeze. During individual or group work, I knew I could rely on this individual to be an outstanding role model to their peers. They're a joy to teach, but also a joy to connect with. They approach life with a playful wit and a positive, hopeful spirit. I'm so excited to see where the student goes after graduation, even if it's not in the realm of statistics. With that, it is my honor to give this year's AP Stats Award to Esther Funk.
Students on all assessments and has an unmatched work ethic. His level of attentiveness and eye for detail has quite frankly made his work a joy to read. I know the student will go on to do great things. I'm proud to present this year's AP Calculus Award to Paul Sains.
Here at SPHS. I will be presenting on behalf of myself and Craig Skeffington, who could not be with us tonight. I can tell you firsthand that this year for him was particularly special in distributing his awards, because as many of you may already know, Craig has decided to retire at the end of the school year after 31 years of teaching here, which is an amazing thing. So, without further ado, Mr. Skeffington's 2 Instrumental Music Department Awards will go to Andrew Bentley and Audrey LeBlue. I should have prefaced that this school is home to many educators who are great speakers and great writers. I am not one of those. It's part of the job, and I do spend a lot of time on this stage. I would say that the best thing you can do tonight is laugh at me. Going forward, every year that I do this, these awards get a little bit more special to me because I've spent more and more time with these students. So these students have been with me for 3 years, the 3 years that I've been here. This student stepped up in a time of need and led a whole section and showed their true spirit of music and a great talent for it. So my first choral award will go to Astor Comfort. My second choral award, without this person, I would not be as successful as I am. I have to admit that. This student spends probably as much time reminding me about the things that I'm supposed to be doing as I am telling her about what she's supposed to be doing. I don't know if that makes her my teacher or not. So my second choral award goes to Aubrey Whitelaw. We will now recognize all of those students that were accepted to and participated in the All-State Music Festivals, both band, orchestra, chorus, and the Jazz All-State. I'll do these in a couple of groups. If you would please hold your applause until I have finished calling names. They will all stand up here and then you can shout, cheer, throw flowers, remind me, whatever else. So the All-State Band acceptances were Andrew Bentley, Nelson Kevakari, Audrey LeBlue, and Andrew Bentley. All-State Jazz Awards. You're going to hear a lot of these names over and over again. Nelson Kevakari and Oliver Mathias, Howard Safermang, August Watson, and that's it. Finally, the choral recipients. Emma Ite, Ainsley Hoglin, Liam Libby, Rush Morrison, Aubrey Whitelaw. That's it. Find yourself with nothing to do tomorrow night. The spring choral night is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dana Gross, and I'm very honored to be here to present the Science Department Awards. We'll start with biology. This year's biology award goes to Teta Keza. It's been a great pleasure to have Teta as a student in honors and AP biology, and throughout these classes, she has shown herself to be a keen observer of detail, a constant critical thinker, and a dedicated learner. I should say the science department has brought some gifties, and so this is space, but also here on Earth, it's good for purifying air. And I thought it was a good one for Teta because Teta always is a breath of fresh air. Okay, next up is the Earth Science Award. Excellence in Earth Science is awarded to a student who has demonstrated great aptitude in the areas of astronomy, geology, and environmental science. This year's recipient has repeatedly displayed enthusiasm for science as well as an aptitude for picking up some of the most difficult concepts. He repeatedly exceeds the standards and easily demonstrates mastery in multiple ways. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Oscar Carroll Price. I won't give away what's in the box. Okay, next is the Chemistry Award. Evan Campbell is a humble, kind, and exceptionally dedicated chemistry student. What sets him apart is the remarkable effort he puts in outside of class. His chemistry notebook is filled with work he took on independently, showing both initiative and dedication. Evan approaches every challenge with optimism, and he stands out as one of the hardest working students I have ever had the pleasure to teach. That is from Mr. Perry. So congratulations to Evan Campbell. And finally, the Physics Award. In physics, we value approaching problems with an attitude of curiosity, an analytical mind, perseverance, and collaboration. Our recipient this year displays these qualities in abundance, and we hope this rocket ship propels him far into a bright future. Congratulations to Jacob Rowe. And Jeff Lowry presenting social studies.
Good evening. The History Department would like to honor the following students for not only their pursuit of academic excellence, but also their enthusiasm for and their appreciation of the human experience we call history. The Charles Cahill Freshman World History Award is named for a long-standing faculty member who was able to connect ancient history to current events. The recipient of this award has demonstrated the ability to not only understand the importance of historical events, but to apply the lessons learned to the modern era. We are pleased to honor Anju Whitmore. The next award is the Lorne Goodell Sophomore American Traditions Award, and it's named for a brilliant member of the SPHS faculty who understood, however, that brilliance alone is not enough, that passion and commitment are also required components of academic success. The recipient of the Goodell Award has demonstrated consistent excellence in their academic pursuits. We are pleased to honor Musid Mohammed.
The Rosella Lovett Junior American History Award is
named after a faculty member who taught here for 43 years, was a spirited leader whose enthusiasm and dedication to excellence would energize the classroom. The recipient of this award brings that kind of enthusiasm and dedication into our classroom. In a classroom that is project-based, affording students a wide range of options, they exhibit a balance of academic discipline with creativity and intellectual independence. We are pleased to honor Peyton Cillian. The John Chapin AP U.S. History Award is named after a member of the faculty who wove his personality into every class he taught. He demonstrated a love of history by his sheer energy which he brought to the classroom every day. The recipient of this year's award demonstrates their commitment not only towards academic excellence, but also to making a difference in our school community each day. We are pleased to honor Angela Cabisa. AP World History Award is named after a former member of the South Portland faculty, known for his love and enthusiasm of not only history, but of every facet of life here at the high school. The recipient of this year's Brogan Award mirrors that balance of enthusiasm and dedication to academic excellence. We are pleased to honor Elliot Wertheimer. World Language Department. Thank you.
The first academic award recipient this year goes to a junior who has demonstrated stunning skills in reading, writing, listening, and speaking French. In class and in French club, this student is a leader, is engaged, proficient, adaptable, friendly, kind, and works very well with others. I hope this student will continue language studies beyond high school, as he clearly has an aptitude for it. This year's French Academic Award recipient goes to Alex Davidson.
Hola, buenas noches. I'm Sam Cole, and I'll be presenting this year's Spanish Language Award. The recipient of this year's award has been a member of my Level 2 and 4 Spanish classes. During that time, she has proven herself to be a dedicated and hardworking student with a natural talent for the Spanish language. In fact, not only does she excel in Spanish, but she also speaks multiple languages. She is a mature and fun-loving person whose contributions to the classroom are always positive and on point. She is self-confident, willing to take risks, and puts in the time and effort required to be academically successful. She's been a true pleasure to have in class. This year's winner is Ilsa Samlo.
I'm Tom Major, and I'm fortunate tonight to be presenting the Latin Award. I may not always remember to tell often enough my students that I'm really fortunate to work with them, but I am, and seeing so many of them here tonight is very gratifying to me. I sometimes urge students to put less pressure on themselves. On a night like tonight, I'm glad that some of them don't, because there's such phenomenal achievement in the room. But I am a fan of putting a scratch on the fender, as I've said. I think that once you put that first scratch on the car, you stop worrying so much about, its condition. And tonight's recipient has heard me say that for 3 years, and her fenders are spotless. I don't know when it'll happen, but it may not happen in Latin night. I'd like you to join me in congratulating Alethea Lewis. I now invite Elliot Wertheimer to the podium for some remarks.
Good evening and congratulations, everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking the teachers, staff, and administrators who made this event possible. Will you please join me in giving them a quick round of applause? In writing these remarks, I thought a lot about how I got to the stage tonight. Of course, my friends, my family, and teachers came to mind first. My family, who has given me the resources, support, and time I have needed. My friends, who have pushed me, motivated me, and helped me the entire way. My teachers, who not only taught me math and science, but valuable life lessons I will take with me over the coming years. But as I walked through the school over the past couple of weeks, it became clear that it's not just about our friends and families and teachers. I noticed our cafeteria staff, who have fed us the lunches that gave us just enough energy for those brutal fourth block tests. I noticed our custodial staff, who provide us with a clean and healthy environment to work in. Our guidance counselors, who organize our AP exams and schedules. Our main office staff, who call us down when we leave school for our workshops. Our social workers, who give us in-school support. The list goes on. So as we consider our accomplishments tonight, let us remember 3 things. First, we should all be proud of ourselves. Those around us, no matter how great they are, can only help us so much. It is us who put in the hours of work and are the greatest reason we are all here. Next, thank your friends and family. And finally, do not forget to thank the staff you see around the school each and every day. Thank your teacher as you walk out of class tomorrow, and to check out at the caf, give a genuine thank you to a member of the cafeteria staff. When you see a janitor cleaning up a mess you and your friends made, say thank you. Maybe add an apology, and maybe, just maybe, offer to help. Congratulations, everyone. Have a great night.